Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lemoncookie Classic Tournament. We are really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that will never ever end. Yowie Wowie, the Fiend is here. The Fiend in the main event takes on Darby Allin. Now that is a main event, but now you can see Orange Cassidy against the Big Boss Man. There's a lot of hype surrounding Orange Cassidy, and the Big Boss Man said he wants to end that hype. Referee Charles Robinson calling for the bell here. Orange Cassidy against the Big Boss Man. The Big Boss Man is not here for fun and games. The Big Boss Man is here to beat up Orange Cassidy. When Orange Cassidy heard those statements of the Big Boss Man, he didn't say anything. Orange Cassidy gets punched in the face. It's not, stiff kick to the knee, and the Big Boss Man has had enough. Clobbering blow and an elbow drop by the Boss Man to Cassidy. Now the test of strength, and of course the Big Boss Man wins it and beats him up. Orange Cassidy took off his sunglasses early here. He's chilling out, he's taking it easy, but he should be careful. If the Big Boss Man hits the Boss Man slam, then Orange Cassidy can for sure go home. What the hell was Orange Cassidy doing here? Orange Cassidy is playing with the Big Boss Man, and that is the last thing you should ever do in a wrestling ring. And the Big Boss Man keeps on brawling, beating up Cassidy. Orange Cassidy has the time of his life here with how should I call his offense? Now chop to the chest and the Big Boss Man. This is just a brawl. This is barely a wrestling match. Double axe handle blow by the Boss Man. Low pace, and Cassidy still poking the bear, so to speak, with weak kicks and punches. A sidewalk slam by the Big Boss Man. Orange Cassidy should take this match a little bit more serious if he wants to make it to the second round. Now bear hug by the Boss Man. The Boss Man is a veteran. He knows how to win this thing, but Orange Cassidy is a very unorthodox athlete. I've rarely ever seen a man like him in the squared circle, and he's still not really showing real wrestling moves. Pretty weak kicks here. Now an Irish whip reversal. Will Cassidy finally show something? And a chop, and he's posing. He is a showman for sure. The Boss Man, maybe the most humorless person in this whole tournament. Maybe because of that the right opponent for Cassidy. Irish whip to the corner, and another chop by Cassidy to the chest of the Big Boss Man. 5 minutes gone, and this is a very different match in comparison to what we have seen so far. Knife and chops now. Maybe Cassidy is turning things to a little more serious wrestling match. Another sidewalk slam by the Big Boss Man. Both men to hurry up a little bit if they don't want to have another time limit draw. And there's a spine buster. I thought he was gonna go for the Boss Man slam, but hits a hard spine buster first. Orange Cassidy with a front face lock elbow. Don't count this man out. He is playing mind games with the Boss Man. Knife edge chop by Cassidy. Forehand chop here. Now Irish whip and a stiff lariat, a kick to the face. The beatings continue by the Boss Man, but Orange Cassidy is fighting back. Forearms now. He's now really hitting the Boss Man, now hitting a back suplex. Orange Cassidy says enough with the games. I need to start fighting. Oh, Boss Man was going for the Boss Man slam, but a stiff knee strike by Cassidy. Don't forget that Orange Cassidy is also a trained professional wrestler. Sometimes you might forget about that. Big splash by the Big Boss Man. Half of the time is over. Front face lock and an elbow by the Big Boss Man. This is certainly the least technically exciting match of the tournament so far, but I have to say, somehow this is entertaining. Forearm by the Boss Man. Very unorthodox episode here in the main event. As I said, the Fiend against Darby Allin. Also, Oney Lorcan against Bate, and Kofi Kingston against Shorty G. So 2 matches which should be technically good. Now Orange Cassidy whips the Big Boss Man to the corner, but the sorry, You cough all the time. Bossman hitting fists and punches. Cassidy with the Irish whip to the corner, and Bossman drags him, ragdolls him to the center of the ring and hits that elbow. Now the time's running. Bossman going for a pile driver and hits it, and this might be it. He hooks the leg, but Cassidy kicks out. Just noticed that Charles Robinson put on a different shirt for this episode somehow. And Cassidy's still playing with the crowd. We have 5 minutes left. Orange Cassidy. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for some sort of rainmaker or ripcord elbow strike or something. The Bossman plants him with the elbow. Irish whip to the corner. And an avalanche, but Cassidy went out of the way, goes to the top rope and hits that senton splash. Cassidy with that senton splash. Cover him, kid. No, the Bossman gets put back to his feet, and now Spinebuster. We haven't seen the Bossman slam yet. The Bossman is catching his breath. Orange Cassidy cuts the and an Enziguri by the big Bossman. I've never seen the Bossman hit an athletic move like that. Forearm to the head, and we have almost only 3 minutes left. Sidewalk slam, a stiff knee strike. 3 minutes left on the clock. Will the Bossman end the match now? He also is playing with Cassidy a little bit, I get the impression. He hits another pile driver, but he's not going for the cover. Knife edge chop to the back, and Cassidy collapses. Time is running out. Both of these men should be aware. Avalanche to the corner, but Cassidy with a back suplex, and the big Bossman falls out of the ring. 2 minutes left only. We have a 20 count. Sorry, my microphone fell over almost. Dragon screw by Cassidy on the outside. Charles Robinson is counting. Will we see a counter victory? Bossman gets a steel chair. Bossman with a steel chair in the ring, but look at the clock. Only 1 minute and it's chair shot. Chair shot by the big Bossman, and once again Charles Robinson not calling for disqualification. We have seen this before. Now it happened in the ring. A weapon shot in the ring and no disqualification. I don't know what these guys have to do in order to get disqualified, but Charles Robinson doesn't seem to get a knockout punch. Knockout punch by Cassidy. Cover him! Cover him! You only have 30 seconds left. Irish whip. What is Cassidy doing? Shoulder blocks in the corner, and he's wasting time. Once again, the wrestlers waste valuable time. Suplex, and time's up. Both men are eliminated, and I'm sorry that we see this so often. That means we'll have a lot less people in the second round than I thought. Another time limit draw, 82%. It was an entertaining match. Orange Cassidy should have won because he got hit with a steel chair in the center of the ring. I don't know what's up with Charles Robinson here. In our next match, Oney Lorcan, the most entertaining man on Twitter besides the Iron Sheik, against Mustache Mountain's own Tyler Bate. This should be a very, very good match after all the brawling and comedy in the first match. Now a potential banger of a wrestling match here. Bate and Lorcan. Fist to the face by Tyler Bate. Both men who certainly belong in the cruiserweight division, but that doesn't care. That doesn't matter here, as I wanted to say. Drop toe or takedown. Clobbering blow by the Boston Goblin. Snapmare takedown. If you don't do it yet, follow Oney Lorcan on Twitter. He writes everything in caps lock and is hilarious as hell most of the time. Another fist by Bate and a slap to the face. I hope we won't see any more time limit draws. I keep saying this, but it's just the truth. Bitch slap here by Lorcan. And both men bitch slapping each other here. Trying to provoke each other. Both men taking it slow here in the first 2 minutes. Arm drag by Lorcan. Can't say who could be considered the favorite here. Both men equally talented in my opinion. Both men exchanging uppercuts here in the center of the ring. And Lorcan wins that exchange and goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, but not even a 1 count. This is more of a brawl than I thought it would be in the beginning. Backbreaker by Bate, former NXT United Kingdom champion. Clobbering blow to the back. And stiff uppercuts here by Lorcan. And another cover. Now at least a 1 count. Front face lock. And an elbow smash. Lariat by Lorcan. Trent Seven, the partner of Tyler Bate. He will meet CM Punk in one of the later episodes. So he hopes to join Tyler Bate in the second round, but Tyler Bate has to overcome Oney Lorcan here. Face lock and an elbow, both men exchanging similar moves. A very strike-based match here in the early goings. Now a back suplex, but Lorcan slips out and a stiff elbow to the face as 5 minutes have passed, and if they keep up this pace, then we have the second time limit draw. Boston Crab here by Oney Lorcan. But Bate able to escape and now going for the Tyler driver. No, it's only a regular double underhook suplex, butterfly suplex, call it as you wish. Irish whip by the Englishman and a back body drop on Oney Lorcan. Drags him back to the center of the ring. Snapmare by Lorcan. Both men. Oh no, flying clothesline here by Lorcan, but Bate able to get back up, slaps Lorcan, picks him up, and it's a second backbreaker of the contest. So we are getting closer to halftime, if you will. Forearm to the face after an Irish whip, and now he runs to the ropes and hitting a spinning heel kick on Lorcan. And a forearm. Very physically intense match here. Much more brawling as I thought that would be. And an Enziguri, the big boss man, show their move. But Oney Lorcan can do it as well, of course. And forearms as we're passing the 8-minute mark in this moment. One of the most hard-hitting matches of the tournament so far. Forearm smash by Tyler Bate and a dropkick, beautifully done. Not able to go for cover. Irish knife edge chop, I wanted to say. Body slam by Bate on Lorcan, and going for a back suplex, the brainbuster by Tyler Bate, planting Oney Lorcan, but Oney Lorcan able to get back to his feet even quicker, and a back suplex. Brainbuster was the most dangerous move we have seen in this match so far. Elbow to the back by Lorcan. We're getting closer to the 10-minute mark. And Lorcan with another flying clothesline on Tyler Bate. Irish whip and a forearm smash. Time is running out. Don't take it too slow. Another slap by Lorcan. We have 5 minutes left. Punch to the face and Bate collapses. Oney Lorcan might finish it now. And now Tyler driver 97 double under powerbomb on 2.9. 2.9. Oney Lorcan with an elbow to the back. And a roll up by Bate. And another near fall here. Tyler Bate almost surprising Oney Lorcan here. Trying to hit that flying uppercut, roaring elbow, but Oney Lorcan ducked out of the way in the backbreaker by Bate. And now both men exchanging those stiff forearm shots to the face, staring each other in the eye. And Bate now with a dropkick, winning that exchange. We have about 3 minutes left. Bate going for another. Was this a suplex? Was it a brainbuster? I wasn't too sure. Somewhere in between. Oney Lorcan puts Bate in the corner, but Bate going for another Tyler driver. but Lorcan had his foot on the bottom rope. Lariat by Oney Lorcan. One shot, 2.5 minutes left. Will we see a winner in this match, or will there be another draw? Slap by Bate. Tyler Bate with the advantage now. Clearly spinning leg lariat by Bate, but Lorcan able to fight back, and now both men collide. Meeting of the minds. 100 seconds left here. Less than 2 minutes. Backbreaker by Bate. Bate needs to wrap things up here. I don't want to see another time limit draw. Tyler Bate throws Lorcan out of the ring, and you don't have time for that. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't go for a count out now, but thankfully Oney Lorcan puts his opponent back in the ring. The last minute is going, but Oney Lorcan collapses now. Oney Lorcan rolls him up. Lorcan rolls up Bate and almost wins 2.9. Oh my god, how close. Now Bate goes for the cover without showing a move. And that's it. Tyler Bate wins. 14 minutes, 29 seconds, but what a weird finish. Oney Lorcan rolled up Tyler Bate. He kicks out, and then Bate just goes for the cover on Lorcan, and that's it. He didn't even hit him with a move. But he had hit him with high impact moves before. This was a great match, and I'm glad that we have a winner. 93% as Tyler Bate goes to the second round, and Oney Lorcan can go back to Twitter. And now we have former WWE champion Kofi Kingston, the only member of the New Day in this tournament, against Shorty G, or I would rather call him Chad Gable. Two SmackDown representatives want to make it to the second round here. Can Kofi win another big world title? And Shorty G in his, I hate this basketball outfit, but he's a great wrestler. You shouldn't forget about that test of strength. And Gable wins the exchange. Drop toe hold on Kingston. Forearm. Big E and Xavier Woods certainly looking on. Now I would like to invite Xavier Woods to do a feature with me. Maybe one day. One day. Kick to the midsection by Gable on Kingston. Arm drag by Kofi. Punches to the face by the former... Oh, release German suplex by the former amateur wrestling expert DDT by Shorty G. Irish whip by Kingston and a bulldog takedown. Another DDT. We will see the man who invented the DDT, Jake the Snake Roberts, later in this tournament. I forgot who his opponent is, but he will definitely be part of this tournament later on. Arm drag by Kingston. Friday Night SmackDown has been doing pretty well in this tournament so far, and it would ruin their stats if both men get eliminated here due to a time limit draw or a double countout or whatsoever. A back suplex by Kingston, and Gable goes to the outside, but quickly gets back into the ring. Both men exchanging chops and fists here. Gable winning the exchange. Chad Gable whips him to the corner, but a DDT now by Kofi. Both men paying tribute to the Snake here. Kofi Irish whip. Clothesline gets ducked, but he hits a reverse kick to the midsection and a big leg drop to the head, to the throat, to the neck. Now working the knee, hitting another leg drop. Kofi, a snap suplex by Gable. So we're getting closer to the 5-minute mark. Gable also a suplex machine, high angle side suplex. Another kick to the midsection by Kofi. 2019 was Kofi Kingston's year after all these years. Now armbar on Gable, but Gable able to get out of it. Kofi throws Shorty G out of the ring. Charles Robinson only with a 2 count. 9.5 minutes left in this first round matchup of the Lemoncookie Classic. Knee strike by Shorty. And a high angle German suplex going to the bridge, and a Only a 2 count, but that was a great move. Gable hitting all these suplexes. I would give the advantage to Shorty G right now, but Kofi Kingston is very resilient. Everybody knows about that. And belly to belly. Overhead suplex by Gable. And another German suplex to the bridge, but Kingston grabbed the bottom rope. Kingston with a takedown and a cover, 2 count. Getting closer to the halftime mark. Another 2 count. Both men exchanging near falls here. Swinging neck breaker by Kofi Kingston. First, and a victory roll. Victory roll by Kingston. Another 2 count. Rarely seen so many near falls in one match in this tournament so far. Oh, avalanche to the corner by Gable. Kofi goes out of the way and tells him to kiss his backside. Reverse chinlock. Now, Gable fighting out of it. Bulldog by Kingston. Keeps him fighting. Very evenly matched. Julia and a flying forearm by Kofi. Now going for the cover. Hooks the leg. And a 2.9. Almost a 3 count for Kofi Kingston. T-bone suplex by Gable. Both men showing a variety of moves here. I like that very much. Stiff punch to the head of Gable. And another swinging neckbreaker by Kofi Kingston. Who will win this match? German suplex released. Gable, both men on the ground now. 10 minutes have passed, 5 minutes left. DDT by Chad Gable. Drax. Kofi. Now takes him down and the ankle lock. Page out of Kurt Angle's book. Shorty G. Vintage Kurt Angle style with the ankle lock. But Kofi able to get out of it, and another victory roll by Kofi. Is that it? Oh, 2.9. My God, what a match here. What a confrontation here. In the first round. Kofi takes him down and goes for the cover, but only a 2 count. This match, this will certainly be no time limit draw. 3.5 minutes left, but both men getting closer to the victory. Gable, the side suplex once again. 3 minutes left. Drop toe rolled by Kofi. And Kofi, what is he doing? Don't waste your time now. Takedown by Gable. Counter. Counter. Another takedown and cover by Kofi. Only a 2 count. Now both men waste a little bit of time when they can't afford it anymore. Back body drop by Shorty. Kofi goes to the top rope and hitting an elbow drop. But he's too exhausted to go for the cover. The damage was certainly done. Irish whip to the corner. Kofi with punches, chops, and a huge chop to the corner. About 90 seconds left here in this confrontation. Both men delivering chops and punches. And Kofi with a leg lariat takes down Shorty. Will we see trouble in paradise? And a Canadian Destroyer by Kofi Kingston. Canadian Destroyer. And the match is over. In the last minute, 14 minutes, 2 seconds, we didn't see trouble in paradise, but Kofi, he was close to getting eliminated, hitting that Canadian Destroyer on Shorty G. As they call it here, Super Runner. 89%. Great match. Kofi wins, Shorty loses. And now it's time for the Fiend and Darby Allin. Bray, Wyatt, the Fiend, and Darby Allin in our main event. A meeting of these two strange souls. Darby Allin will certainly not quit. He will not give up. He will try to be the first man ever to defeat the Fiend. And we will see who's gonna win this most interesting confrontation in our main event. Darby Allin, certainly the underdog, as he is most of the time. He's not the biggest guy, he's not the strongest guy, but he has a lot of heart, and he's gonna try to upset the Fiend. And as you can see, no stupid red lights for this match. I hate that. The Fiend's wrestling on the normal lights here. Bray Wyatt clobbering blow. Will we see the mandible claw? But I don't think, as I said, that Darby Allin will ever give up. But if you get locked in the mandible claw, you might pass out. Clobbering blow by the Fiend here. And another one. Fiend has come to play, and Darby Allin is partner to play with. Body slam now by Allin, and the Fiend falls to the outside. Darby Allin is bringing the fight here to the Fiend. Elbow to the back. He drags the Fiend to the center of the ring. Is the Fiend invincible or not? We will find out in this tournament. Otherwise, Bray Wyatt will win another world title. I'm not sure what will happen here. Fireman's carry to the Fiend. And a suplex attempt, but the Fiend is too strong and too heavy and suplexes Darby Allin out of the ring with ease. Follows him to the outside, but Allin, certainly quicker, certainly the better technical wrestler, I would say. But the Fiend with these shoulder blocks, squeezing the air out of the lungs of Darby Allin. Darby Allin with fireman's carry. Darby Allin needs to focus on his speed and agility if he wants to upset the Fiend. He shouldn't try to fist fight or brawl with the Fiend, and he shouldn't let those mind games affect him. Clobbering blow by the Fiend. The Fiend will certainly not hurry. Oh, arm breaker by Darby Allin as Charles Robinson's almost a mandible claw on the outside. Mandible claw on the outside. The mandible claw. But Darby Allin cannot tap on the Fiend. He's coming to play. He let him go. He released the mandible claw. He could have choked him out with that move on the outside, and he would have won via counter. But the Fiend likes to play mind games, likes to play with the psyche of his opponents. Darby Allin, oh, still bringing the fight and clobbering blow to the back. I'm not sure if the Fiend will pay attention to the clock. He has 10 minutes left here. Snapmare by Allin. Darby Allin once wrestled Cody Rhodes to a time limit draw. He knows everything about time limit draws, so he will pay attention to the clock. You gotta believe that. And Sister Abigail! Sister Abigail in the center of the ring, and the Fiend is covering Darby Allin. Almost the 3 count, and now the Fiend didn't release the pin. The Fiend was going for the victory, but Allin, so resilient, able to fight back, hitting body slams to Bray Wyatt here. But the Fiend could hit a small package. This is exactly how Darby Allin needs to do it, trying to surprise the Fiend, and the Fiend plants him with a huge Uranagi, but Allin able to surprise the Fiend again with that drop toe, elbow to the back. Allin is bringing the fight, is showing the guts and heart and resilience of that we used to see on AEW television from him. The Fiend is not impressed so far. More than 7 minutes have passed. The Fiend just takes him down. Will he hit another mandible claw, this time in the ring? And then I say, match is over. We haven't seen the submission yet, so Bray Wyatt might change that. But Darby Allin, he is too quick. He's hitting the Fiend with fists and forearms and elbows and kicks and body slams, but the Fiend punches him down. And another time. Bray Wyatt, he's stalking his opponent. Half and half suplex. And another Uranagi. And now I think it might be over. The match might be over. The Fiend running to the ropes and hitting a huge clothesline. Irish whip. Allin still not defeated. And what is he doing? Orange Cassidy used to do the same thing against the Big Boss Man. These AEW guys try to play with their opponents, and a huge flying head scissor by Allin. He surprised the Fiend. The Fiend didn't expect this. Darby Allin fighting back with mind games of his own against Bray Wyatt, and that might be the key to the victory here. But the Fiend, you can see the Fiend is exhausted. The Fiend needs to catch his breath. Another Sister Abigail. Only 5 minutes left, and now the Fiend should realize that he doesn't have so much time left. I don't think the Fiend would accept a time limit draw. He would probably put the mandible claw on Charles Robinson. But the Fiend wants another toy in his collection. Hits another Uranagi. But he needs to catch his breath here. He is exhausted. And now he takes down Irish Whip reversal and a headbutt. 4 minutes left on the clock here. When will we see the next mandible claw? Avalanche to the corner, but Darby Allin moved out of the way. Darby Allin, cover him, and he covers him. Jackknife cover on the Fiend, but not even a 2 count. How strong is the Fiend here? Oh my god. Another Uranagi by the Fiend, and now he's going for the cover and the match is over. Darby Allin kicks out. Allin kicks out. Darby Allin kicks out. Snap suplex. Only 3 minutes left. I'm not sure if he can defeat the Fiend, but he could eliminate the Fiend if he gets to wrestle another time limit draw. Darby Allin. 2.5 minutes left. This might be the way to eliminate the Fiend. But Darby Allin, of course, wants to go to the second round. He just doesn't want to eliminate the Fiend. And now he's ducking the Fiend and trying to go for that flying hat scissor. Once again, the Fiend picks him up. Irish whip and a huge headbutt. And Bray Wyatt now. Mother Sister Abigail. 1.5 minutes left. Both men get back to their feet. Backbreaker by Bray Wyatt. Sinister creature, the Fiend. And an armbreaker by Darby Allin. We have only 1 minute left. Only 1 minute left. Drop toe hold to Bray Wyatt. Drop toe hold. Irish whip. And Darby Allin. Oh, Bray Wyatt grabbed the rope. 30 seconds left. Both men exchanging punches. And look at the clock. Look at the clock. We might see the elimination of the Fiend here. Dropkick by Darby Allin. And we only have 13 seconds left. Go for a cover, kid. Cover him. Snap suplex. And we have the time limit draw once again. Darby Allin wrestles a time limit draw. And the Fiend is eliminated. I thought the Fiend would be invincible. He didn't lose the match. But a draw is a draw. And a draw means you go home. Both of you. Bray Wyatt, Darby Allin, 77%. Both men are eliminated. Yet another time limit draw. Of course, in the next round, we will have 20-minute time limits instead of 15 minutes. Bray Wyatt is eliminated. Oh my god, Darby Allin gave him the fight of his life. And the Fiend, he came to play, and he certainly played with Darby Allin. We didn't see what the Fiend did to Charles Robinson and how this match ended. But we won't see both men on Lemoncookie TV. So we can only imagine how this brawl went on. My name is Michael Lemoncookie. See you in the next episode. Bye. What an episode here.